It is probably not.
This one. We need this one. There we go. Here we are, guys. Welcome back to another stream. Sorry, I had my mic out, I think. But we are back. Today we are going to do Tour de Olgau, Paris-Troyes, Tour de D'Eure-et-Loire, and then the national championships. We have, 5 countries we have to go. Germany, Italy, Austria, Switzerland, and Ireland. Ireland, we won't win. But anyways, let's just get straight into the race. Yep. A small time trial from 2.1 kilometers. But there are quite good teams here. Rembe, Lotto. Well, not that good, obviously. But let's set up my camera somewhat better. Like that, I think. It's a lot better. Or maybe it isn't. I went to uni today and I did some work. So my laptop, I took my laptop with me. I had what you call it, vergadering, a meeting with some guys. This is a very small starting list, and Volker Wessels only has Tim Marsman and Jules Nagergast. Interesting. Anyways, Staley has a good time trial. There is an uphill here, but I'm not too worried about it. But yeah, the meeting for the Domrenner, my what you call it, my club in cycling, was pretty okay. Just it's a new year for us, so what could we do better? What went well? And I took my laptop with me for that, so that's why my mic probably wasn't working. Has to do with that. Anyways, Felix Staley. First time for now, 70 seconds. He has a 70 prologue today. I don't even know what day he has, but probably a +3. If I look at his resistance and his other secondary stats. Callum Thornley beat us. Okay, that's fine. We still have some good guys. Where are we? Schweinlang. Anyways, I'm a bit tired and I just did some uni work for tomorrow. So I'm not the brightest in my head, but I did want to stream. I just wanted to do it. I wanted to go further in this career. I of course could have done it on my own with not live streaming it, but I live stream everything from this career right now. So why wouldn't I live stream even when I'm feeling a bit tired, I guess. Still a bit tired from last weekend. My leg still hurts a bit and my arm, but it's mostly gone now. I think it was a good thing that I went outside and I went cycling to uni. It's not that far. I have to cycle like maximum 20 minutes. But a little bit of movement in the legs has probably done me good. So yeah, happy with that. Let's see, Guy Schmeier has a very bad day. Let's put him on automatic. While I was at the central station, they gave me this crystal clear new flavor, I guess. It's Mm, I don't know what it is in English. But I got that. Oh, he's empty. He was empty even though we set him on automatic. Okay, guy. Uh, guess 45 prologue is not is accurate. I guess it is accurate. So yeah, I did that today. It was gezellig, as we say in Dutch. We had fun, I guess you could say. And while I was on the way there, I listened to a podcast. The podcast is a Dutch podcast about geography. Um, it is called De Grote Podcastlas. Voorzijn is also a bad conditions. I will not control him. He can do whatever. But yeah, I listened to some podcasts. They're about an hour long. So it was perfect length for going towards the uni and coming back from uni. Or from the campus, I guess. But yeah, that was nice. This episode was about Tunisia, I guess it is in English. And prior ones, the first one was Colombia, the second one was Ireland, the third one was I don't know what the third one was. Let me look it up. Um, the fourth one was Tunisia. Now I'm listening to Kazakhstan. The third one was Ireland. The second one was South Korea. Pretty interesting and all like fun facts to know. So if you want to know some fun facts about the countries of Colombia, about South Korea, Ireland, or Tunisia, I guess I'm your guy. No, I'm not your guy for that, but I do know a little bit about these countries now. Like, not too much, only kind of fun facts, you know? But yeah, I really liked it. I also listened to another podcast called Wikipedia, and it's like from this one Dutch YouTuber or streamer, guess I should say. Um, and he has like these very short podcasts of 5 minutes, and he will talk about something about the Wikipedia page, about a term that has a Wikipedia page, and it is from everything from very specific terms to very broad terms to historical facts about persons. It is very interesting, but the information is so condensed in these 5 minutes, you really have to listen to it because otherwise you just miss everything. Amman is also not a good day. But yeah, two podcasts I listened to. I also had one about history. What is it called? I haven't really listened to it that much yet, but I thought maybe it's called Snelle Geschiedenis by Radio 1, just like a radio program in the Netherlands. And yeah, basically just very quick history. All these podcasts are a bit like fun facts, you know? But I don't listen to them that often. I really want to listen to it, you know? Concentrate on what they're saying. So I remember what they are saying, not like I'm cooking or something and I listen to the podcast and because I'm busy doing other things, I will forget like 50%, you know? I really do want to know what they are saying. And I have another podcast I listen to. Janis Peter, good day. It's a Lantern Rouge cycling podcast and another Dutch cycling podcast called Indekken de Podcast by Douwe Dornheim, which is a bit of a, yeah, one of the more famous Dutch cycling content creators. Anyways, and of course, Lantern Rouge is also by Benji Nasen, which I watch on YouTube. So that's a third time. That's crazy. Probably because it's good Hillstead instead of Staley's not that great Hillstead. Anyways, that's that. But how are you guys doing? Are you doing fine? Please let me know in the comments how you're doing. If you have a fun story to tell, I really would love to listen to it or to read it and maybe talk about it in the next. Oh, excuse me, in the next stream. Today is probably going to be a little bit of a shorter um, stream. I of course started later because I had that meeting, then I had to get back home, had to eat later, then I had to do my uni work, which fortunately wasn't that much, but it wasn't that little either. But that's why I'm a bit cooked. Did it in like 1.5, 2 hours. Normally I take like 3 hours, but it was like I'm just going to quick sim this. Let's see, strategy, Stushi can go for the stage. Alright. Not even close. Top 30. Anyways, it was like a chapter we already read, so I remembered it a bit. And normally you have to make these. You have to. Wow, how am I going to say this? You have parts where you have to write. Oh, what is aantekening in English? Sorry, I'm very cooked. Aantekeningen in Engels. You have to make notes or annotations in like this online environment. So yeah, that is that. But because we had the chapters already, I didn't have to make these annotations, these notes. So it was a very little work. I didn't have to do that. So the rest of the work was just reading, and I got through that pretty quickly. It was like very readable. It was all very readable, not that much specific and difficult terms. And it was in English, so why my English is very bad right now, I don't know. You would think that after reading in English, my English would be better, but not really. Let's see, are there bony seconds as they finish? There are. So Felix Staley can still win the entire race, maybe. Of course, we had the first climbing prologue, then we have this, a hilly sprint stage, and then we have a smaller hills stage, almost flat even. So if Staley can be good in the sprint today, and we get like 10 seconds, maybe. Because the first stage we are behind with 11 seconds, so we won't be the leader yet. If Jannes Peter gets bony seconds, he will. Bart Kortleven, Niels Sinchek. Maybe I rode with his brother. Sinchek is a very familiar name. Niels Brunner, I don't know why his picture is like this, but we are not going to sign him because he's worth way too much points. Jelena Bores, nice guy, but not that much potential. Calvin Dick, not that good of a guy. Ole Tyler, young guy with okay stats. And Vincent John. Maybe we just did not sign him. Oh, Donati is probably going to win now. Look at this. Probably because he still had a contract for next year, Ole Tyler, maybe? Maybe not. Anyways, 40 kilometers to go. In the meantime, let's get Amman to get bidons. How steep is this climb? It's quite steep actually. Let's put all my guys on 75 or 78 even, it's 40 k's to go. So we probably can do that. So yes. Crazy. Crazy. Wait. Do you guys see this? I don't know if you guys could have seen it, but my brightness of my screen was lower. Maybe the stream is a little bit brighter now, maybe not. Maybe it was just on my screen and not on my secondary screen, you know? Anyways, who's pacing here? Makele, is he a sprinter? Yeah, he is. Heel nagegast. Martin Dua. And guys from Premier Tech Development Team. Let's make ourselves up for the finale, I guess. This is the last K, and it's just this very steep uphill to the end. Wasn't this? This is the same place as the prologue, right? I mean, it's Schweinlang, but if you look at these roads, they're the same, huh? Like we started here. No, we started here at the bottom. Then we had the first climb, then it was flat, more flat, and then it went up at the end. Yeah, it's the same. Alright, I was wondering about that. Because the road goes up here even more. Okay, how do we do this? Geismeier can start pacing, I guess. Meijer is probably lead out. Van de Speterik goes in the wheel. Feuerstein is not that good, but he has a good acceleration, I guess. But let's see, Meiler. Pirmin Benz is a 63. Fine, we'll do it like this. Feuerstein in the wheel. Geismeier can go pacing. Let's go 90 because there is a descent, so I want to burn up some guys. So Pirmin Benz can do this descent, I was going to say, but anyways. Let's do 95 even. Because he is going to do the descent on his own, so he will not spend that much energy. And he has a yellow gel. If we can even go 99, I think 99 is necessary. Pirmin Benz can get his gel right now. Maybe he will get it just in time for this uphill. It looks like he is not, but we will be going like 90 with him. Geismeier can stop pacing, go on automatic. Everyone in the wheel, everyone is in the wheel. Alright, this is fine. Now go 95. Steler sprinter, so these are the guys for the last kilometers. Let's go 90. Because of this flat area here at the top. Let's see if he can do this small climb in the end. Yeah, he can. Now we can put Meiler on 95. Pirmin Benz can stay in your position. Amman can take gel, Steler can take gel, and these two guys as well. Going automatic, Pirmin. Alright, 4Ks to go. We go 99 here in the downhill. There are guys on the gap now. So that's neat. 99 through this corner. Like that. Aman goes 99 now. We have to launch a bit late because of the uphill sprint. Now we can launch. Now we go with Staley. We are not going to grab the victory. Aman is going to get second. Sprinted a bit too late. I see that now, okay. Nick Voogd from Park Hotel Valkenburg gets the victory ahead of us. Ahead of Aman and Staley and Peter. And Feuerstein was still in the wheel, 7th. Permin was in between it as well. But as we see here, we are not the leaders. Though he did went up. I don't know how far back the Dutch guy was. Nick Voogd. On 21 seconds he will not win the general classification. Let's go quickly to the next race. Again, we are going to simulate this, but why can't I? Konishev, you can go for the stage like this. Quick sim it, what do we get? 17th place, and in general classification we are 14th. Emmanuel Huku is first, but Matthew Fox won this race ahead of Huku and ahead of Munoz. Munoz is 18 years old, wow. But he does not look amused about himself. Louis Jolures would be an okay signing, wouldn't he? Why do all these German guys have multiple names? Henry Johannes Appelbaum. You have Rotman has like Malte Jonathan Malte Rotman or something. Henry Johannes Appelbaum, I just said. Louis Jolures. Tim Thorn Teutenberg. They all have secondary names. Or is it just in? Is it just a trend? Because all with these younger guys, not with the older guys, I don't think. I mean, you have Marcel Kittel, you have André Greipel, Philippe Walschlebe. We don't really have it, but then again, we don't have him in our team right now either. +5 for Staley. Insane. And everyone has a good day. Apart from Aman. Let's keep this continuing while we sort this out. You shouldn't have to pace. You shouldn't have to pace either. Could be good for our pre-lead out, you know. Good flash set. This is 66, 67, so you're probably going to be the lead out. No, Permin Benz is going to be the lead out. Staley is a 70, 72. And Permin Benz is a 86, 89. Okay. Crazy. Since when does he have a good, like not that bad of a flat stat? Anyways, as you can see, the parcours is pretty narrow, pretty cornery. Here's the final kilometer. There is like a sharp corner in 2 corners in the last K. Okay, here's a corner. Alright. How much is Jannis Peter? He is first in the points classification in just 1 second of the youth classification, probably behind. Sinchek is quite young. Oh no, it's Niels Brun. Of course it's Niels Brun. Anyways, how steep is this climb? It's a pukkel. Quite steep, but not it's very short. You know, there isn't going to be made a difference on it because it's quite short. Let's see, 60Ks to go. Someone can get bidons, and it's probably going to be Vorstein. On my other guys, we can set to 78 now. They are very short stays, aren't they? Stages. Vorarlberg 2.1. This is like a 100 case. The previous one was like 120. Pretty short, if you ask me. Those races I have ridden, those weren't UCI races. But then again, maybe it's more difficult because they are this short, you know. Everyone has more energy at the finish. Or nearing the finish. Anyways, do we just do Vorstein first? Or don't we even use him? Let's set up our train. Aman can go first, that's alright with me. Geismeier in his wheel, sure. Then Janis Peter. And we do it like this. Let's go 90 on this uphill. Let's grab a gel for Aman. We are getting blocked by freaking IPT. Rotemtenne, Brady Gilmore, they're riding for. Rotemtenne, I thought he was in the real. This is not Stan van Tricht, toch? No, Floris van Tricht. I was gonna say, these guys, Martipo, Kean Watts, I think it is. I thought these guys were at the real Israel team. The real Premier Tech team, I should say. Rotemtenne, especially. But he's a very strong young sprinter. Anyways, keep going 90. Let's do gel on Geismeier. Aman is empty, so let's go 90 now with Geismeier and get Aman out of the way. They are sprinting for Mekele, I guess. Not Haptiap. Nor Lenneman. Not Dorn. So yeah, they're sprinting for Mekele. Tim Marsman is here. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4 guys still left. So let's go 95 now. Let's put a gel on Janis Peter. The stage will be won in the sprint. Alright, you are through. Then now go 95. Geismeier, please get out of the way. And stop pacing. Nice, let's block that team. Gel for Meiler, also gel for Pirmin Benz. Let's go 99 on this uphill. I don't think we will get separation, but maybe a bit. We are spending energy on our sprinter, which is not ideal. Let's put Peter in the wheel of Steli. Let's get the gels to our last guys. Aman and Geismeier can go on automatic. And we'll keep going 99 with Meiler. I mean, it is downhill, so... please just... why is dan Tricht 72? 72. I mean... we are not that strong. Now we have to go with Pirmin Benz. Maybe a bit too soon even. Meiler, get out of the way, come on. Let's sprint with Pirmin Benz. Now sprint with Steli. We are definitely not going to win this stage. There's going to be Rotemtenne with the perfect lead out. Bart Kotleven, Tim Marsman, and Leon Arends. Felix Steli still 5th. Better than nothing, but Tim Marsman or Bart Kotleven is going to pass us in the standings, I think. Isn't he? He was like in the top 10, no? Anyways, quite a short race. Half an hour for this race. For 3 stages. Pretty quick. Pretty quick. Maybe we'll get through this. Anyways, let's see. Podium. We wanted to know about GC. Janus Peter still third. And Bart Kortleven has finished fourth. Felix Staley, though, fifth. Could have won, you know. Anyways, point classification goes to Janus Peter ahead of Felix Staley. Young riders, we did not pass Niels Brun. And team classification, we are second on the same time with the Red Bull rookies. Great, crazy. Let's go to the next stage. Oh, wait. Ron de Loise we still have. Strategy will not change, I think. Except we are putting everyone for Konishev. Maybe Konishev can win now. Let's quick sim this. Nope. We weren't even close. 31st with Stussy. Konishev was not close. Where was he? 50th. So in GC we get 19th. Fine. I did not want to ride it, so I should not complain. Let's take a sip of this. I want to know it. And orange and mandarin. Of course it's orange. How did I not remember that? Remember annoying orange? I watched that in my past. Let's see, Stussy and Staley are our favorites. And if we look here, is 1 or 2 Paritroy. Because of the sponsor deals, I will ride it. But otherwise, I wouldn't have. Maybe we'll even set someone in the break. But yeah, this literally tastes like the. It tastes like the juices of an orange. Literally, orange juice. Literally, but it's only 1 kilocalorie. So 1 calorie for English people, I think, per 100 milliliters. It is a liter. No, I do not know what it is in freedom units, but that does mean that there are 10 calories in this whole thing. And I have here my bidon full of lemonade. That has probably more calories. Let's see. Pence is in the front, so we're just going to attack with him. These guys will also get to the front. It's a tiny peloton, but we do have a clear favorite. That's Staley. Crowley can protect him. And Nenning can protect Stussy or Meiler. No, Stussy has a better lead out for today, I think. Meiler has a better sprint. Let's do Meiler then. Alright. Guys are at the front. You do not have to pace. That's for the other teams now. Meiler to the front, and last but not least, Stussy to the front. We are in a group of 3 with Holter and de Jong Girmay. What are their first names? Let's see. Oh, that was on a very unfortunate moment. Riders. Oh, we can't even see it. And Mai. What was his name again? Is it Michele also or something like that? Or no? I don't know. Anyways, let's get 60. We have quite a lot of hills here in the beginning, but near the end it's almost flat. Let's look at the finish line. There's a corner and it looks like it's a bit downhill. It is, so we can launch a bit earlier. Let's look at the map. Going around the hill, I guess, somewhere in the last 20 kilometers, there is a quite narrow road here. And the sprint is, it looks like it's almost flat. Apart from that, or straight. Apart from the corners we noticed just then. Let's just fast forward it to the sprint if we can. Up the pace to 65 because they want us to. So yeah, there we are again playing this damn game. Anyways. Sorry, I'm just reading some messages. I made a new TikTok. So if you want to follow my TikTok, go to the Domrenner. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe if... Nah. Can I write it? DEDOMRENNER. Where is it on the page? Here it is. See, the Domrenner. Follow that account on TikTok. And please leave a message that I sent you there. Because then I will interact with you guys, which I would find very fun. Yeah, I made a new TikTok. I haven't uploaded it yet. It was from a cyclocross race from last Saturday, the national one. And basically there is this guy called Cunego on YouTube. And he's called Koen Timmermans in real life. He has a YouTube channel where he puts a GoPro on the front of his cyclocross bike. And he rides around with it. So you can see what happens during the race and he will give commentary on it. Very fun to watch, especially since I'm in his category. And last season I was quite a bit behind him. And then I clawed my way up the rankings a bit. And in the end I was quite near him. I was like 5 spots behind him. But now I was in front of him for a bit of the race. And then he had to chase back to the front. So he was in my wheel and I crashed right in front of him. In front of everybody's eyes to see. Everybody of the world. No, it's not that popular. It's not a big thing. But you saw me crash and I made a TikTok of that. Because I take this like Spider-Man pose. Obviously you just couldn't see it right now in this camera shot. That wasn't a dab. Yeah, just a bit fun with a bit sound effects. It is like the first TikTok I made where I am fully happy with the end results. I mean, camera quality is shit, but you can't expect more because I screen recorded the recordings. Like I screen recorded what he filmed on YouTube and from YouTube I screen recorded it. So there's a loss of there's a no, it's Staley by the way. Oh, I just noticed that Liam Crowley and Staley moved back. What the heck? You guys can go like 85 maybe. These guys are not even pacing, even though they've been gelost. They've been ridden off the wheels. They're not even pacing, but now we're back at the peloton. So Staley can go to the front on 85. I guess Crowley can protect him again, and Jannes Peter can do nothing again. Please move to the front. Thank you very much. And now go. There are not really any steep hills left, I think. Yeah, here we have to go a bit faster. And there is a breakaway rider from the peloton called Baptiste Plancard. Sorry, it is like the first TikTok I've made ever, I think, where the result is exactly what I wanted to, apart from the quality. I said that, I'm sorry. I said it already. But yeah, what can you expect? I am doing this right now for at least a year. Before that, I did make some videos for my club as well, but they were not that great. And now I can really use the platform to make like good videos, I think. It is a lot of work. I am going to be very honest about that. Oh, this is the small corridor. We're not that far at the front. Let's put them on 85 just before these climbs. Yeah. First, they weren't that great, the videos. But now I at least can use the software. But, yeah, I don't know. It's not really the best or something. But I do find it quite fun. Let's see. Crowley can go here because Nanning is freaking bad. Steiner can be part of the lead out. Stussy is one of the lead out. Meiler is a better sprinter. And Staley is our sprinter. So let's do it like this. Is this the narrow road again? Or... yeah, this is the narrow road. But there was a very narrow section here. So I don't know why they did not include that. But this berg... we can go quickly over. Thank you. Lelandais is here, so they're probably racing for him. Oh, Benz is empty. That's my fault. I should have seen that coming. Another very narrow section, which they didn't really... yeah, they didn't show it here. Which is very irritating. If I knew that, I would have gone harder earlier. Now we're just stuck in the wheels. Alright. Crowley, 95, get back to the front. Now it's Nanning's turn again. Let's go. You know what? Let's just go 90. Don't go too hard. But there is a downhill, so you can recover a bit there. And then we still have quite a lot of guys, so maybe we'll just spend them. These guys can go in automatic, they are completely empty. There are some guys off the back now. Jannes Peter can grab his gel. Nanning. Crowley, what are you doing here? Anyways, that was him. 90 again, I think. Nanning can protect Jannes Peter if you have the energy for it, which you do not, so I don't know why you were even trying. Now we can go 95. Another gel. Let's go 99, because at 5Ks to go, you want to have 3 guys left. So here's Stussy is going 99. Was there an uphill here? A bit, but we're also going a bit downhill in a moment. So let's put him on 87 then. Not too hard. Here is the bit of a downhill. Now go 99 with Meiler. I think this is going to be perfect. You guys can go on automatic. No, Myler, don't go on automatic. Don't go on automatic. I accidentally had him selected still. Now let's go sprint with Lucas Myler. Now go with Staley. And we're near the front. Are we going to win the sprint? Yes. Victory is ours with Felix Staley, who is slowly but surely becoming a very reliable person for stage wins for us. In front of Huku and Lewis Bauer. Says something. Anyways, do you guys want to see the video? Just because I don't have it on my phone. I do have it on my laptop though. I can show it. It's just that I have to think how I'm going to show it. Let's see. While this is simulating, let's go to here. Then I'm just going to open my it's on. I sent it on WhatsApp to some guys. Let's do that then. Let's see. Here. Alright. I hope this is not too bad. Let's see. Here we are. This is it.
My spidey sense is tingling. Anybody call for a web slinger?
Such a poser.
Let's show it again.
My spidey sense is
I
tingling.
like it.
Anybody call for a web slinger?
Such a poser.
Oh, no. Oh, why did they show that? Dread. Anyways, let's... Personal information. It happens. Nothing really too bad, I think. Or so I hope. Simulation is still going. Quite a long simulation now. Anyways, let's do another sip of my orange drink. It's really weird. It's pure orange. It's not like orange juice. It is like when you have like an orange, you know? You peel it and you have these little parts. The juice that's directly in that, so nothing has been done to it. That's the exact taste of this. It's almost weird. Anyways. Arno Tendon is now 7 points. That's awful. We don't really care about this. Prize money? Quite a lot. This is freaking stupid. Minus 2 points. Why did Tendon go up? He's not even that good. Ugh. So I do want to sign him because he's just solid right now. He's not even that great. Hey, I know this guy. I rode with him. He was an old teammate. And he cheated in Guadeloupe at a stage race. But yeah, he is a bit of a sprinter. I don't know. He has no... but do we have... Yeah, Jens Basso we also have. They're from the same team. That's why I looked into it. But a lot of potential though. Anyways. Let's go to here. to this race. Tour d'Eure-et-Loire. Let's see, media. Same guys we rode with in the previous stage. We have Staley again, who is out of a fitness, or he's still, I guess, in his fitness peak, kinda. But it is not a goal for him, and this was a goal for Meider, maybe. Let's look at the other stages first. They're all flat sprints. Let's go with someone in the break. Try and get these bony seconds. Who are we going to choose for that? Maybe we'll send our sprinter in the break. We get bony seconds with him at the first two, then drop back to the peloton. Then the stage ends. Or we can go for the sprint, I don't know. I don't really care about that. But then we do have bony seconds. No, see, because if we are just going to sprint normally with energy, maybe we'll get bony seconds as well. But these are guaranteed. How many points are the... Oh. I want to see how much the points are at. If I can. I cannot. I will look at the points in a moment. That moment is here. Let's see. 5 points, and in the end it's 25. So Staley is all the way at the back. That's unfortunate. We have to send someone in the break. Or not. Pyramid Benz is really good. Let's put him in the break. I don't know how he got so good all of a sudden. Anyways, you can do this. Then you can do this. And these guys can go this. Let's fast forward a bit. This was, we need to go 85. And not get chased back by the peloton. I would love that. Alright, we're chased back by this peloton, but that does mean maybe we can attack with Staley. Stop pacing with the rest. And we are let go. That's great. Alright, let's go 85 now then. Peloton is fully letting us go. Alright, we are with this guy. Let's go 80 to regain some energy just before the sprint. I think we can... In Aukdal. I think we can beat him. Let's... No, not do that. Let's get in his wheel. I know. Let's go sprinting right now. There's many corners. But we are quicker than him. That's great. And now we just go 80 again. And we are far enough away so we can go 60. Let's get Benz. You make me think twice about letting you go. But I think there's way better guys that we can add to the team. Let's get to the first group. Let's fast forward to this. What was that? Anyways. Go maximum. I went a bit too late. I think. Or he did go on too early. No, I've gone too late. What are these sprints, man? There's also a corner here. Villiers de Morière vers les Chartres. Misiero Perche is a straight sprint, and the finishing sprint Châteaudun is on an uphill. Yep. Okay. Let's look at the map. So yeah, there's just a corner at the end. Here it's straight, and this is... Oh, what the heck that is. It is what it is. That's what I see. He wants me to do more work. Sure, for now. Let's do more work. Now let's get in his wheel. And now let's sprint. Because of all these corners, I can sprint very early. Great, now let's work together again. You want me to do 70? I can't do 70, mate. Alright, now 60 again, which is great. Crowley, what the heck are you doing? Anyways, let's get bidons. Is he going to get back? I don't think he is. He is just not strong enough. Where did he drop? On this tiny hill here? Before the sprint, maybe? Roesems en Baptiste Plankaart. And here Baptiste Plankaart and Hamon. And here... No one yet, of course. Alright, Crowley is empty and he did not make it to the peloton. He did make it to the peloton, okay. Now, he's going to get bidons. That's fine. Alright, and we got caught by the peloton already? Almost. Do we wait for them? They're basically in the wheel. Okay, Baptiste Plankaart. Let's just stay at the front with Staley and get into the wheel of Baptiste Plankaart. And we are going to sprint for this intermediate. No one is going to sprint for this intermediate, so I will just go. And now draw back again. And let's get protected by Liam Crowley. Alright, then we're nearing the final climb. I don't really care about the climbs, but maybe we can grab it with Lucas Meijer. Just for funsies or Pirmin Benz. Or Pirmin Benz. He's a good lead out for today. Even better than Lucas Meijer, which is crazy. Crowley can go 85 at the left side, then Amman in the wheel, then Nenning is even worse. Let's put Nenning in the wheel, I don't. No, Nenning can. What have I done? Nenning can go here, Amman can go here. It's fine. Some strong sprinters maybe, Jaulon, Matthew Fox, Liam van Bijlen, Niels van de Putte, Tabellion, I don't know his first name, and Jérôme Leclerc. Crowley, please get in front. Let's go 99. Weasel your way through. Crowley, get these points. Thank you very much. Anyways, now go 90. I guess there's a bit of downhill. Let's look at how these final kilometers would play out. Okay, I'm going 99 again. Sheesh. My best. Don't take us over at the front. Alright, like that. Then you can go 95. We have a pretty long train and it's a lot of technique. Corners here and a bit of downhill, even though we're going uphill as well. There's also a bit of downhill again. Let's go 93 just to prolong it a bit. And hopefully he can do this climb here and stay at the front. This is the last corner, I guess. Yep. From that corner it is... I have to concentrate on this as well. Let's go 95 with Huma. Okay. It is from the corner, it is a gate to go. Good to know. We have to sprint right before the corner, then Let's get gels on these guys. Put him already on 99. Meiler on 99. Maximal effort with Aman. Now go maximum with Meiler. Aman gets out of the way. We are not going to win this, I think. I don't think we are. Maybe with Pyramid Bands. Let's just launch it with Pyramid Bands and see what we can get. Now Steli. We're not going to get past him. Launch too late as well. Pyramid Bands gets 4th and Steli gets 6th, which is not bad. Everybody sprint, by the way. You can go on automatic. That was it. Alright. Let's just quickly continue so we can do these nationals as well, this stream. Because I want to stop streaming in like half an hour. Then I want to watch an episode of Ironheart again, then I'm going to sleep. Don't know if I'm going to uni tomorrow. I don't think it's really needed for me, and I don't want to. But maybe we'll have to. Let's see, is Pyramid Bands, is it... Oh, he's 9th though. I really don't want to ride it. I really don't want to ride this race. I just don't care about it. We have to do it for the sponsor deals. We have to get as much money as we can from a sponsor. I made up my mind. I will sorry, I was just reading this tip at the top. You have to choose between 2 countries. The country you're born in and the country of your team. But that's not completely true, is it? Maybe sponsors. Teams from our sponsors, then it's a bit wider. I think that's it. Anyways, I have made up my mind. I will just edit the database and give us like the deal with the most money, but put the team Vorarlberg as sponsor of that team. That will give us a lot of money because I can be bothered with. Not going quickly through this game. Okay, Lucas Snyder has a really good day. We are going to attack with him then. But he is a very good lead out. Or a good sprinter even. He is our best sprinter. Anyways, let's just... No. Let's attack with... No, Steli is just on 1 second though. Fine, let's attack with Meiler. See if we are let go. It looks like we maybe are. You guys can go to the front if you want to. Try and do something. I don't know if you're let go. And maybe we are. And maybe you are pacing at the front now. I bet. Steli can stop pacing. Nanning is not even near the front, so he can stop pacing now. Ben's can stop pacing now as well. That's fine. They're chasing, and they're not chasing anymore, it looks like. Great, Meiler in the break. Who is the best sprinter here? Bouwens we have, Holter we have, Riera we have. We are better sprinters than these guys. I think we have to be in the wheel of Holter. So now I'm in the wheel and now I'll sprint. What a stupid sprint it is again. Anyways, let's not go 85, let's go like 55 because it's just after a sprint now. I think they're okay with that. Now go 60. And let's go towards these comms. Holter is the one with the points. No. I thought he was. Holter. Yeah. Holter. Who was... No, he wasn't even in the break. Well, fuck me then. I don't know. There are two guys behind you and young Malaysia. They are back at the peloton. Let's go to the front again and let's look at this KOM. Okay, there's a corner in it. It goes uphill, but not that extreme. So we'll just go attack now and go maximum now. See if we can beat these guys. No, we are not able to beat Holter. He does not have a better climbing stat. We are a lot better in climbing stats, but Steli crashed again. Get up, and he's out. That's not good news. He dropped out. Okay. Now we have to sprint with Meiler at the end here. Let's get in the wheel of Riera just quickly. And now we can go sprint. Now I really have to think about the tactics again. I mean, we are going for Meiler for GC then, I guess. But we were already so good in the points classification, man. Stupid. Was extremely not needed. And we have an extremely weak team for a day like today, or a stage race like today, where we don't have Steli. We have Meiler, Steli, and Benjamin Benz is stepping up. I have to give it to him. Anyways. Mitchell. I thought they always said Mitchell in the... but it's made by Metro Boom, I think. Something like that. So they're just screaming, Metro! In the songs. If you don't know what I'm talking about, it's like the music from the Into the Spider-Verse movies. See if we can grab some more points here. We do. Great, now we work at 70 again for this sprint. After that sprint, I'm just going to draw back. I don't care about the amount of points really. But we have to do... Aman, what are you doing? Why are you dropped? You idiot. Well, I guess I'm the idiot, but they're really weak. Let's get bidons. With Laura Nenning as well. Yeah, he's not coming back. Nope. That's a lead out viewer. Let's see. We get in the wheel of Holtert. Or Holter. Just Holter. What kind of sprint is this? It is a bit in a downhill. Yes, we have up here. Now we're going to go sprint because there's downhill. We have higher top speed. And we get beaten by Holter. Well, screw you guys. I'm not going to pace anymore. That's on you now. Holter, if you did not beat me in a sprint, I would have worked with you. But right now, no. They are not pacing because of me, probably. And I do not care. Let's get caught by the peloton and let's grab some mountain points maybe. Yeah, let's try and get some mountain points maybe. 2 kilometers to go. This is the climb. I will just go. It does flatten out a bit, but it's still quite the climb. So we're just going to do this. And they are beaten. And I will draw back to these guys. I don't want to spend any more energy. I swear, if they got dropped on this climb. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Everything is fine. But Aman is not getting back, so we do have to do a late lead out, I think. Crowley first, first Nenning, then Crowley, then Benz, which is a pretty good lead out guy for today. And then lastly but not leastly, this guy. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Let's see. 1 kilometer. You can just go pace at the front, I guess. Are you able to take it then? Yes, you are. So let's stop doing that. Let's get Nenning to protect you, by the way. That was the finish. So it is a quite straight finish. That's great, that's great, that's great. There's no real trains at the front. This looks like, but Crowley, no, Nenning can go right now. 85, let's get Crowley in the wheel. Let's get Pirmin Benz in the wheel. Let Lucas Meyer in that wheel. They don't have a lead out for some reason today. Anyways, 92 with Nenning. Gel. Aman is very far behind. I hope he will make it in time, but here. There's only for Tabellion een lead out en Stampe en Jolan en Fox en Mitchell en Cornel en Van Bijlen en Van Putten, Van de Putten en Hoekoe are all in the freaking wheel. Bizarre. How bizarre. How bizarre. Anyways, you are probably going to go 99. Soon you as well. 97 more likely. Yep, right now. 97, 95, 97. Nenning, get out of the freaking way, brother. Get out of the way, brother. What are you doing, brother? What are you doing, brother? Oh, we could have gone 99 earlier. Again, Pirmin Benz was probably... I forgot to get their gels. We're just going to sprint. I don't care. And Myler can go no, but we are just not quick enough sprinters for these guys. Not a race, not our race, that's what it is. Oh, I'm quite tired. Aman, please finish quickly. Thank you very much. There was a guy in front of him, that's Aman, and now they have to despawn. Like 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Thank you very much. You're third in the GC though. That's nice, that's nice, that's nice. We are also in the points. Jersey, the mountain jersey and the sprint jersey also a bit there. Youth and Benz. It's fine, it's fine. It is just fine, okay? These mills don't matter to me. Let's continue, let's continue, let's continue. I really have nothing to talk about. I already talked about everything. I'm not going to stream tomorrow. It's Thursday maybe. Alright, dossiers. We have 4 points to spend. We needed just one more. Why did he up his points, Tendel? Because who I wanted to sign now was Barumi. For this reason, he is completely not interested in us. So I wanted to sign him because every signing period they get like 5% higher in how much they love you. Like in this graph. About 5% at the least, I think. Maybe even less if they don't find your team, they don't like your team, and if our results are good, I think it's a bit higher. So, that does mean Barumi would be in the 15 range, which just means we are not going to be able to sign Ilian Barumi this year. Because we only have 3 or 4 left. So we have to sign it next time. So we have maximum of 3 left. If he is a 15 and he gets 3 times 5%, that means he is a 30. And that means he still doesn't like our team. So he's not willing to sign him for us. So what I think it's a smart idea is we're going to invest in other guys. Todome we still can't invest in. But we can invest in Rotman and Appelbaum, which are still left on our list. So Appelbaum. Then the question is he worth the points? Or do we sign Rotman? Jonathan Malte Rotman. Yeah, I had his name correct. Because he has a good sprint. What I mean is, obviously you can sign both of these guys, but if someone ups their price again, we can't sign anyone anymore. But I think we are going to do them both. Because he's 16 to 30, and I think Appelbaum was the same. So let's just open it. Henry Johannes Appelbaum, let's open it with him as well. And then we only have 2 guys left that we want to sign. So let's go here. Müller, we have Rotman, Appelbaum. Barumi is an explanation point. Jannes Peter is going to be a no. Gogol is also going to be a no. So Todome and Barumi are explanation points, and those are for next time. But we don't have any more points. See, we have 12 points max. If someone ups their points by more than 12%, we can't sign the other guys. But this is a good team. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 guys, and we want to sign 2 more, which makes 17. I don't know if we got the money for that in the end. But there is a possibility they don't want to sign for us. You know, these guys are still in red. Stussy may up his points again. But we have good guys that can replace him. Like Marco Schrettel is a 5 points, but he is a good replacement for Stussy, I think. And some young guys, we obviously I want Fausto, Valentin Penna. Obviously I want Paul Fitzken. Obviously I want Erik Beckerle. So these guys we are going to sign first, and then we are going to go with the rest. Anyways, let's continue going. Staley is geblesseerd. Oh wait, we didn't even look at what he has. What does he have? He has a broken hand. For how long is he out? A very long time. Damn! Almost to the end of the freaking season. So our most winning guy, I was saying. Let's delete these. Look, I can try and do this now, but it doesn't work anymore. You know what? Let's just leave him. Let's let the game decide to delete him. Because if it does not delete him, he is going to start. It's not bad, this orange drink. I don't know if I said it. It is koolzuurvrij, so that means there are no bubbles in it. Let's look at the ingredients. So, natural orange aroma, so that's the flavor. It is just water. Feeding sour, no feeding, I don't know. Citron acid, translated directly. So that's the taste. Then aroma is also the taste. Then natrium, like, what is that? Natrium citrate. So it doesn't go over the date as quickly. It doesn't go bad as quickly. Then conserveermiddel again, so it doesn't go quickly over. It doesn't go quickly bad. Orange juice out of concentrate for 0.01%, and the same for the mandarin. So that's also the flavor. Alright, let's get this started. We're not going to go in the break. We do have to point to delete the jersey for the points. Not going to do anything with that. I think Liam Crowley can just protect. No, Nenning is going to protect Myler. Alan has a good day, so he is part of our sprint train today. And this guy is just neutral. That's fine. Myler, stop pacing. Crowley, stop pacing. Benz, stop pacing. And Soon, Aman, stop pacing. There's one guy going in the break. The Bomenel. Let's just fast forward. I was going to say, is it his own team pacing? There's been a crash. Van Niekerk and Mingenon. I think I am going to sprint for these seconds because we can still get first. So let's sprint for this point. Nobody is going to sprint for him, which is odd. Let's sprint with Myler then. And sure. Let's go 17 now. Let's stop it. Let's roll back. And let's get you to protect you. Very easy points. Now we are on... What are we? 5th maybe in the points classification, but we are joined first. Unless... No, Nenning got the second points. Alright. If they're not going to sprint for these points, I will gladly take them. Because there are so many points at the finish line. They probably don't think anything of it, but there are quite some points. They can't lose the jersey due to the intermediate sprints, but... Anyways, now they're going to the front again. But are they going to do anything? Here at the front, we are 2 kilometers from the sprint. We are 1 kilometer from the sprint. So let's sprint. Oh, there's a lot of corners. Please get past them. Please, 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 please. Why is the sprint there? Why is there a sprint? What is this? They go through. What is this? If I knew that, I would have gone way, way earlier. Obviously. Anyways, you don't have the pace. Protect him. No seconds there, but we do get, I guess, 1 point for the intermediate jersey. We are also going to sprint for the mountain classification because we need to get our visibility up. So here that is, let's go 70. And then I can grab the points as well. Let's do nothing again. Great, great, great. Getting the points. It cannot be taken off our shoulders anymore. It already couldn't today. Alright, they want bidons. I guess Benz is not our final leader today, so let's get him. Oh, sorry. Smaller cup. Let's put it a bit more down so you can see my shoulders instead of only from up here. That was a bit weird, I think. Let's fast forward it quite a bit. 80Ks. Even sometimes with time 8, it's just almost boring. There's nothing to do. You know? Let's get... Now let's get bidons of bands. And we're just going to slow the game a bit down. We see the sprint here, which is quite cool that you can see the road there. We are going to pace. I hope this is enough. Okay, let's go 99. Go past him, please. Okay, no points. I of course do it very badly. I don't do it good at all. The sprint, but doesn't matter. Not really, yeah. Let's get forward to the next sprint. Mitchell has a flat tire from Van D. Fully white jersey, which is crazy. You would think that is overlapping with some jerseys from youth classifications. Alright, let's get in the wheel of Broyard. With him, let's get Nenning in the wheel. After this, we'll set up our sprint train immediately. That's why. 66. Spearman Mens is also 66, but he is a better sprinter. And he's better in classification, so let's do it like that. You are going to sprint in a moment. Please don't get off the front. Let's get in a view of Marais. Just for that reason, because this guy is going to get off the front, I think. Yep, let's sprint. I don't know. I don't care that my guys are getting tired. Let's not sprint anymore. Alright. Anyways, I thought maybe it would be considered not a sprint because I stopped my sprint, but let's do it like this. We are GC leader now because we have 3 seconds again on the first guy. The first guy was not Van de Putte, it is Jolon. So if Jolon doesn't get podium, and some other guys don't get podium as well, because, yeah, Tabellion is at the same time. If he doesn't get podium, if Trim Utter doesn't get podium, Van Potte doesn't get podium, and all these guys until Baptiste Plankaart, we can still drop 2. freaking 10th place, which is insane. We won't, obviously. Let's put him on to 89. Nenning, lowering Nenning. Let's put him on 90 even. Bro, get through. Why do they have 2 sprint trains for Lotto? We are just not that quick. Laurin, just get to the front. Crowley will take over your work in a second. I know your flat is awful. Let's just go to the front so Crowley can take over from you. In a reasonably good position. Let's go 95 with Crowley. Nenning, drop back, but not in front of her wheels. Aman. Let's go 99 with Crowley. How's the sprint? I haven't looked at it. There's a corner. Bands go maximum now. Crowley, stop pacing. Stop pacing, mate. This is not worth it. Is it now? Poor boy. Alright. Now 99 with Amman. Benz can get out of the way. Let's put these guys on automatic. See maybe if they can write their own result. There are corners here, so let's launch in this corner. This is a small uphill. Now go with Meiler. Amman is very good for his sprint today. Amman is going to get podium, but Tabellion is going to get second. 6 bony seconds. So he will win GC with 3 seconds in front of us. Anyways, let's fast forward this so we can get to these national championships. So my stream is not a lie, but we don't even get the points. We do get the mountain. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Now it's just a lot of waiting. I will be right back. I really have to go to the toilet, so I will do that. See you in a moment. And then hopefully the game is also there with the simulation. I'm back. June 21st. We have to go to the 26th simulating. Let me just get it back. There we are. I don't know why there are always these results. Of course, you can see where I'm pointing at. These results here, I don't understand them. See, they say National Championships of Austria, the results. They haven't even been yet. So, what are they on about? Is it what they think will be the results, or what? I just don't get it. And also, it's just on the bottom right here in the recent results. You know, they also say it there. So why? Why? Let's see what the weather tomorrow does. Today's been quite warm here in the Netherlands. It's like 17 degrees or something. A bit of rain, bit of sun. Tomorrow is 16 degrees. If I don't go to uni, I want to go right, but the simulation of these national championships always is so long. I mean, come on. Get it over with! But it's just all these individual races, so of course it's going to take long, but still. I would have loved if things were just simulating and I could just look at other things. Like, I don't know, like new things. Observe riders, their stats, teams. You know, I have something to do during the time it's simulating. Hey, Red Walters, my boy. In my other, in my development team for the Caribbean, he is one of our best riders, or he was one of our best riders. Not the most results. He's kind of a sprinter guy, but he also can climb a bit. But inner shape, he's 30 already. So I think this 6 years, 7 years in the future. He has potential. It's unfortunate nobody wants to sign him. Oh, continue. 24th, 25th, 26th, 27th. I'm going crazy. I am going crazy. All this waiting. Look at how much is going to have to simulate today. One, two, three. There were 8 live. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There were 9. Okay, there were 9 championships, which is fine. Look at all these. Look how many freaking championships there are. And first it's going to simulate them all, and then it's up to us. No, frick that. I don't care. No, stop it. I can't. Ireland Championships. Sure. No, don't send your doctor with him. I wanted to read my meals. New model. 0. We got 0 new models. Thank you for saying that, I guess. Royage and King Power will be sponsoring Grand Thornton. Oh, this is... But that also means that Royage is not sponsoring the rest anymore. Form Fitness Peaks, they gave their money 808, 782, 795. So those are the final guys, I guess. Anyways, let's delete all these results, Mills. Blah blah blah. Blah. Training Geismeier. Nope, of course, groundbreaking isn't good because he is a traditional guy, but this is his final season, so I don't really care. They gave their money. You know why that is? Probably is because we are not so far in the green. That's probably why we don't get that much money. Because we did little races. Anyways, yeah, Crowley, even with a +3, is absolutely not going to win here. If you look at media, we have Ben Healy, most favorite dinner referee. Seth Dunwoody, though, are hopefully next year signing. Is in the top 10. Maybe we can get a top 10. 11th. Sam Bennett, how old is he? 34. You don't see him anywhere anymore. Probably been injured or something. Right, that was one. Now simulate some other things. If you're wondering what I have in my hands, it's pretty much my coaster, I think you call it, where I put my tea and my coffee on top of, so my desk doesn't get stained. Do we just have 2 Swiss riders? The more you know. We're probably not in the favorites though. I'm going to simulate this as well. We are not going to win this. 5th, 6th. Probably better than I could have. Probably better than I could have. But yeah, it is from Bavaria. These are disc coasters they have in bars, you know. Not that special. But I had, like, when I was a child, I had a whole collection of these. And, what was it? Like a month ago, maybe a little bit more, I thought, why the heck do I have all these freaking beer filters? Which we call it in the Netherlands. Filtjes. Beer filtjes. And then I thought, I would just throw them away. I don't do anything with it. But I kept one of them just so I can have a coaster on my desk. Because I don't have real coasters. And this one is from Bavaria. Pilsner beer. And it's a Dutch brand. In Dutch we call it Baf. Bafjes. That's short for Bavaria, obviously. But I don't like the taste. It's not really my thing. Let's see, a flat time trial in Austria. We are probably not close to the favorites. Nope. Some guys for next year though, but Sankerle has a +3. Nenning has nothing. Geismeier has nothing. Furstein has nothing. Aman has a +3, but he has nothing. We don't have time trial. So do I just simulate it? I will. Zangerle is going to be our best placed guy, I would guess. Maybe top 10. He's got 5th even. Alright, better than I could have. I think. Konishev is not really a time trialist as well. Is he in form? He is in form, but in Italy they are just so much better here. The lowest guy is 68. We have 63. So I'm just going to simulate this as well. Probably going to get a top 10. Yeah, again. Wow. How close is this? No, I mean seriously. The top 10 is separated by 30 seconds on the 43-kilometer time trial. That's insane. That's really insane. I'm flabbergasted by that, by the way, if you couldn't tell. Now we have the German 62, 63, 65. Dus Peter, they have a good day. I am going to write this one. Is 59. Let's look at the favorite. I was going to say, but I can't because my mouse is stuck. We are not in the favorite. 72 is the lowest of the favorites. We had 65 with a +3 day. Maybe we can get like a 70 in the time trial. That would be awesome. Awesome socks. I did say I wanted the stream to end in half an hour, like 45 minutes ago. But it went a bit slower than I expected, I guess, these races. But yeah, let's fast forward here. What do we have? Meetman. As one climbs and just teams were just won here with Max Kanter, Schwarzman and Ackerman for Premier Tech. Deenkop en Merkel. Zimmerman en Rouge voor PostNL en Intermarché. Arndt en Bauhaus voor Bahrein. Holman and Ulich. Holman, we of course want to sign, but he has too many points, I think. Which is sip. Very sip. Only Steiner for Q3 6.5. 6.5. I thought they would have more. Niklas Behrens, the only German. I have him in my normal series. Kemna and Teutenberg. Tim Teutenberg. He even has TT in his name. For Little Trek, only Steinhaus for EF. Education, only Schachman for Judo Quickstep, only Pollitt for UAE. Walscheid, Engelhard and Soeterling for Checo, so they have a little bit of a bigger team, and Walscheid is probably going for the sprint tomorrow. Bora, of course, have... Do they just have 6 riders? Because if they had more, they would have had 8 at the start here, wouldn't they? Just 6 riders. I thought they would have had more. Anyways, first guys, going to start, we have Meiler freaking first. No, Meiler is our worst guy. Peter is our best guy. What? He has a +5. He has to. But that does mean his resistance is very high and his time trial is not even that bad. So let's start with him. We can see how fast we need to go in the different segments. I think I'm going for a negative split. So we're probably going to be like 70 for the first part. I think that's okay. And then go hard on this uphill. And because then we have downhill. So 70 probably okay. Even though it looks like 70 is like exactly neutral. Which basically means we have to go slower. But I won't go slower than this. Sorry Meider, you may have a +5 day. But I'm not going to go slower. 10th in the first time check. 10th. Still can do the TH. Benz is now, he has a very bad day. I will put him on automatic. Let's see what the automatic guys, let's see what they cook up. But it looks like it's just the same as we are doing. Soon nearing the climbs. I'm not going to go that quickly right now because he has a quite good climbing stat today as well. But before this climb, I will put him on like 75 maybe. Then he's going to go this climb pretty hard to the next time check, which is going to be a bit higher, I think, because we went quite hard there. 10th again. So the same as we had just now at the previous time check. Now there's a bit of downhill, but I think I'm going to go 70 for the downhill. Here we have Kelly's 60 time trial. We have Doran 62. And in front of him we have Lip 54. For Lip, okay. We are probably going to catch them. But 70 is the max I'm willing to go for now. If you get a +5 for Jannis Peter, then maybe we can ride a very good result. Let's see, 70 was a bit too quick for a 68 time trialist. And a 77 resistance statted guy. So 69 and 75. It's about the same, isn't it? Only climbing is better, which is good for this course, I guess. What is his flat stat? 70 now, and for him is also 70. So Peter is going to go quicker than Meiler. But not that much, I think. Let's go 75 here, because the finish is there. Let's go 80, 85 even. Let's go full out now. And we are 6th over the line. So that's a pretty good split, isn't it? Start slow and quite quickly. Alright, let's do that with Peter as well. Benz is almost empty at top of this climb, which is madness. He is going very, very quickly on his climb, which he has to because his hill stat is higher. But that does mean here in the end he has to save energy for the finish line, which we did not do with Peter. He is over the first time check. He's 15th now, which isn't that bad because if you think about it, the first time check, where is Meiler? Lucas Meiler is 20th and he is 16th, so that's quite good. Now if you go for the next one, Jascha Sutterling is the fastest. But Meiler is 16th there right now. And we are just going to the climb. But we do have quite a bit of energy. So we can go 75 longer. I think I will do it over the top of the climb. Not right now. But like from here on I will do like 75. Because the climbing stat is so good. Climbing at lower pace is very good for our guy. And we're just going to keep this downhill 75. Oh, we're 25th now. And over this part, this downhill, nice. And then we go 70 again. So a bit longer on 75. Now this was Pascal Ackerman. Of course, the sprinter. Who is the current German champion? I have actually no clue. Is it Degenkolb? No, he was it last year, no? I know who it is. Not Kemna. Like on the road, I mean. Time trial is, I think, Niels Pollitt, no? Anyways, we did a negative, positive, negative split. Or negative. No, we did a negative split. We went slow at the start and went fast at the end. But we can go 85 for the end here. Even faster, 90. Even faster, 99. To the line, 7th. To go from, 15th to 16th to 7th at the intermediate says something about how the other guys rode. Look, we are 6 minutes behind in this time check and 4 minutes behind here. So that's 1.5 minutes. That's insane. Are we going to get top 10? I don't think we will. I think there's just a bit too many strong guys. Yeah, 12. Top 20? Top 20 it is. Florian Lipowitz is German national champion on the road. This, of course, doesn't really matter. We get 17th. Not too shabby. Let's go to the next day. I did say I was going to do all the national championships, but I'm quite tired. I think I'm going to do them next episode, so we can do Oostenrijk Rundfahrt and that one German race you see there in the same episode. And then I think we'll have a good episode. Because I am going to ride Oostenrijk Rundfahrt pretty closely. Pretty closely what I'm talking about. Like, I will ride it seriously. Because it's not one race even, I think. And it's important for our it's important for our team. Let's just get through these simulations. But if you enjoyed this episode 7, the first national races, please let me know if you liked it. If you did not like it, please let me know what you did not like. I always and will always appreciate feedback, as long as it's constructive. If you say it's bad and you don't give any explanation, what am I to do? How can I change it, you know? But yeah, that is going to be it for today. The last thing I will do is look at the scouting and look at the stats of our riders, see if someone has increased how good they are. But first we have to watch and wait for these national championships. Why does it take so freaking long? It makes me yawn. Was that a rhyme? Why does it take this long? It makes me yawn. Was that a rhyme? I guess not. But I was on time. I was not really on time for the stream though. I had some uni work to do and I had to see that through. Oh! Ireland National Road Championships. We absolutely are not going to win this. I mean, look at these stats. We could just quick sing it, because we are not even close to winning this. 13th. We didn't even get top 50%. That's fine. We can continue to the next day, it says, but it's not to the next day, it's to the next stage. But the others I will do. There are 4. Italy, maybe not. It depends on the parcours. If it's hilly, we can do it. Hilly flat. If it's more longer mountains, we cannot do it. Austrian National Championships, look at the parcours. It is this stage. Weidhoven aan der Rieps to Hollenstein Sattel 1. A very steep climb, but maybe someone can do something. These aren't really the best sprinters. Vorstein, maybe. Guys, maar absolutely not Nenning and Anan not in Zangeren, maybe. We have to look for that. 120 euros for Switzerland, 50 euros for Ireland, 100 euros for Italy, ITT, and 120 for Austria. Alright, let's look at the signings, or the scoutings, I mean. Let's look at the last scouted guys. Did we look at these already? The .1 guys, or the 1st of June guys? I don't think we have. I did look at these guys, maybe not for them. But it looks like there's nothing really special about them. So let's just Winter Zeno Levi. He's also a young talent. Weirdly still looking solid, but not that great stats. Wedekind, we've got a few more stats of him, but it doesn't look like he's that much. Steinige is a sprinter, but he has a 60 sprint. Shipkowski, flat stats, still nothing that much. Hugo Romero is a climber. And a classic kind of guy. Maybe you're interested still. Niels Müller, we know nothing about. Just like Reinhard Kruse, Jakob Knapp. We don't want to invest any more resourcing into him, please. Florian Hella. Doesn't look like he has great stats. Kevin Hahn is a climber in the time trialist, but his climbing is 63. This guy we still don't know is sprinting, but is 61, so I don't expect too much. Josef Bayer is pretty much everything, but that just means that everything is 60. When is our next observation? It's the 30th, so today/tomorrow, that's fine. Who can we skip? Because what was Levi, Zeno, Winter Zeno? I do want to invest into looking into him for a bit, but we have this hilly sprinter guy, which I want to know his sprint set of. This Tim Jung. Is Tim Jung old enough? Shit. Why didn't I look into that earlier? He is not going to turn 18 this year. Oh, Matthew. So let's not invest anything more in him. Justin Ortner is old enough, right? He is not old enough either. Bummer. 3004. That's the 30th of April. It's already been, so he's not going to turn 18 this year. I swear, if Wehrli... Okay, Wehrli is old enough. Luckily. But then let's look into these guys. Who was it? Zeno? Zeno Levi Winter. We want to look into him. I think he has quite some potential. Let's knock him down a bit. Let's look at who we're investigating in. First, Matthijs Wehrli. Sure, because he has that 66 that I want to know about. Then Bens Benedict and Winter. That's okay. I do want to know this guy. I mean, I know Bens Benedict and Zeno Levi Winter are just good talents. They're super talents. I already know that. So I don't really have to look at them like right now. Dietmar Bauer has good stats. Like, basically. But I want to know his sprint. I want to know more about him. So, of course, he's lower. I don't know why I have this guy. Bernd Haas. He's a sprinter. His acceleration is 61. So probably not that much craziness. And we have Finn Witte, who is a flat rider with 65. So let's put him a bit down. I do want to know more about this Pascal Werner guy, because he has potential, it looks like. So his heel stats is just 60, which is just very bad. And Attila Höfik I want to know something more about, because he has a quite high potential. And if you look here, stage race in Texas, quite okay. So Look at all these Nians. Nians? Guys? I don't know. But do we have some favorites here? Or favorites, some talents, some potential talents, just like freaking Feuerstein. Look, these guys just don't have that much potential anymore. And if we look at our potential signings, these guys do. Look, Weckele, Fischer, Penna, Tendon, Stussy, Dunwoody, Schwettel. I even maybe want them instead of Messner, but Messner is like good now. You know? But maybe we're not going to sign guys like Rothman or Tobias Müller. Tobias Müller I do want to sign. He's a hilly sprinter. Or Henry Jonas Appelbaum, maybe we will not sign him because he just doesn't have that much potential. Apart from 3.5, even Staley, though he deserves this. Or Paul Felix Petri. Though time trial capabilities is insane. Let's just keep it at this. See what these talents bring us. And the last thing I want to look at is ontwikkeling, so progress. A man has gotten better, that's why. Climbing and sprinting has gotten better, which means this is 66 sprint now. I did notice that. Pirmin Benz has gotten better again, but is it at his max? Let's see, climbing and hills. Yeah, climbing and hills has increased. He isn't that bad anymore, but just a bit too bad for our team, unfortunately. Liam Crowley has increased his northern stats because we are training on that. No, we are not training on that. But that does mean his physical attributes has gotten a bit better and his cobalt stat. Oh, let me get my head out of the way. What button was it? This one? This one. Yeah, that's fine. Feuerstein has not really increased, I think. Oh, he did. His heels went up. Oh. Insanely. His heels went up like quite a lot. 68 heels now and acceleration of 71. You do want to sign him because of that. Geismeier, has he gotten worse? He's got a bit worse in attacking, so his flat stat. Fine. Konishev, has he gotten better? He stayed the same. I also don't know, do I want to resign Konishev? I mean, he did do a lot of us for this year, and he is a good lead-out guy for next year because of his flat stat and his sprinting. I don't know. He is not going to get better, so maybe just for a year. Lucas Meijer has not gotten better. We will not re-sign him just because of he is just not progressing anymore. Nenning is also not progressing anymore, probably because he almost maxed out everything. Jannis Peter has not gotten better. Though he does has okay stats, I think for the points it's just way too much. I see Felix Staley has not gotten better either. I do want him to get better. I do want to get him to get better because I want to re-sign him. Stussy has stayed the same. He is our best guy. And Sankara has gotten a bit better? No, he did not get any better. Let's look at the training now, because some guys has gotten better. Aman has gotten better in his climbing and in his sprinting, right? So sprinting is almost completely full. So let's get... it is not full. Let's keep him up at sprinting then. Pirmin Benz has gotten quite a bit better. Let's put him on time trialing now for his secondaries, because I don't know what I had him on, but sprinting or something, I guess, or hills are quite full. Liam Crowley, I have him on attacking, that's fine. Feuerstein I have on Heli Specialist, which is fine because he is a Heli Specialist. As you can see, Geismeier still okay. Konishev I have on stage races, which is probably fine. Maybe I would rather him do sprinting, because then he has a 70 sprint. No, let's keep him at stage races. Purely because he can improve his time trial and his climbing and his secondaries, which is also important. Lucas Meiler, still Heli Specialist, it's fine. Lauren Ninning, doesn't really matter. Time trialing is still fine. Yannis Peter, still have on stage races, which is fine because the secondaries were not that good. But if you look at it now, they're quite okay. Felix Steli, we have him on sprinting now. Yes, we do have him on sprinting. I just want him to become a better sprinter. Okay. Stussy, stage races, that's fine. Because you can put him on pure climbing or hills, pure hills. Hills is going to increase his sprint and his attack, I think. This is going to increase his time trial and his climbing, like these three. And sprinting. That's fine. Okay, I'm going to leave it at that. Let's save the game by clicking this button. Yeah, and I will see you Thursday probably. So let me just. Wow, I have an end screen. Who would have thought about that? I'll see you next stream Thursday, so probably, and otherwise not Friday. No, Friday probably not. The Thursday is the soonest, not tomorrow, Thursday, then Friday maybe, probably not, Saturday not, and Sunday maybe, probably. Anyways, see you next time. Have an incredibly good morning, afternoon, evening, night, wherever you're from, whatever time you're watching this. Please have a good day, and I'll see you next time. Have a good one.